Hi guys, Wednesday, classic rock, and I have a classic for you today. A band that I first saw perform on Saturday Night Live. And if you remember, if you watched many of these shows before, a lot of the music I went out and purchased was because of performances I'd seen either on PBS, Soundstage, or Austin City Limits, maybe The Tonight Show, or Saturday Night Live. And this is one of my Saturday Night Live features. And the band, Talking Heads. First album, Talking Heads 77. I went out and purchased that online. Again, that was one of my first digital downloads to go back and find some of their older material. And I got the first album out. Big hit off that, Psycho Killer. But again, if you've been watching for a while, you know my favorite thing when I can't afford to buy a lot of any particular artist is either greatest hits or a live album. And the live album I purchased up stopped making sense. Now, I'd first seen the video of this at a friend's house. We were in at a music, I guess it was like a seminar or clinic, and we popped over to his place and he played it at his apartment. And again, watch David Byrne, it's just amazing. This one I bought because, yes, it is like a greatest hits album. It is a live album, and that's the best way I like to hear the bands, without all that extra production, just them doing their thing. And again, David Byrne steals the show. He's just such a performer. Now, just a little aside in here, David Byrne wasn't born in Canada, but you know he lived here. He lived here during his early childhood in a place called Hamilton, Ontario. Hamilton, just a stone's throw from where? Come on, say it with me. Toronto, Ontario. Yes, the entertainment center of the world as far as I'm concerned. So he's kind of got a connection to us up here as well before he moved off to the States. But yes, he became big down New York, CBGB's, some of the other clubs, and the performance on Saturday Night Live is where I got a chance to see him. Now this album, great album, it's also a concert video if you get a chance to see that. But the soundtrack was not quite the same as the album. I mean, a lot more songs. We're down here. This one I'm looking at 16 tunes on here. And again, I'm just going to read the set list off for you. It's just hit after hit after hit. We got obviously the first hit, Psycho Killer, Heaven, Thank You for Sending Me an Angel, Found a Job, Slippery People, and Burning Down the House. I tell you, that song shows up in so many places, movies, TV. I mean, everybody knows the tune. We got Life During Wartime, one of my favorites. One of my favorite tunes. And it is just the lyrics, the way he delivers them, the way it's all presented. It's very minimalist in the music side, but boy, that song is catchy and the lyrics really stick with you. He's some great phrases he's got in there. He really knows how to turn a phrase. Making Flippy Floppy, Swamp, What a Day That Was. This Must Be the Place. And another classic one, Once in a Lifetime. Yeah, same as it ever was, right? Same as it ever was. Genius of Love. Girlfriend is Better, Take Me to the River. Now, not one of his tunes. And this song's been done by a number of people. I mean, I've got two copies. I got one by Delbert McClinton, and I got the Talking Heads. But I'll tell you, I think the Talking Heads have done the best version of this tune, and it's all in David's delivery and the way he presents it. But their version of Take Me to the River, if I was going to play it someplace, that'd be who I'd want to copy. I'd want to copy the Talking Heads version of it. It's just excellent. And Cross-Eyed and Painless. 16 tunes, all hits, all David Byrne doing some classic stuff, doing what he does best. Now, a couple of years ago, I had a pass to see the premiere of American Utopia at the Toronto International Film Festival, and we watched it, and I don't know if you have seen it or not, but I'm going to say around 2018, David Byrne released as a solo album, American Utopia. 2019, there's also a Broadway version, which is the live version. Now, David Byrne's still performing with them. I mean, he's doing the Broadway show. But to me, since I'd seen the film, I'd seen the Broadway production, that's the one that kind of resonates with me better. David Byrne's certainly got a long list of albums he's put out as a solo artist. But if you're looking for that one, American Utopia, you've got two choices. You got the David Byrne version and the original cast version, still with David Byrne. But the production's a little different. The sound I found a little cleaner on the Broadway one. The arrangements that they're playing, again, are what I'm familiar with because, I'd seen the movie first. But two options for you to take a look at, and they're fun to go back and forth just to see how much how differently they interpreted the music for that. And if you're interested in watching it, I believe HBO was the producer of American Utopia. I know it's on Crave TV up here in Canada. I don't know about the other networks because my Netflix isn't the same as Netflix in the States, and I don't know who else has access to that. But there is a video out there, and it's just an excellent concert as well. A lot of new tunes. He sneaks in a few of the old Talking Head favorites, but well worth taking a look at. So that's it for classic rock, a classic band that kind of defined a whole new sound, unique vision of David Byrne, Talking Heads. Thanks for stopping by today. Everybody take care, stay safe. We'll see you on Friday when we've got another very unique band to take a look at. Till then, take care.